Hello everyone. So today I'm going to show you how to enable the Windows search indexing for Windows 10, and I'll kind of give you an example as to, in my opinion, why you should have this service enabled on at least one of the drives on your computer. So say for instance, if you want to search for a specific file type on your machine, usually you go into File Explorer, you go to the search tab, and then you just type the contents of the file that you're trying to search for. And then, Windows attempts to search through your entire disk for that one particular file or instances of that file. And as you can see here, the process is very time consuming, it's very slow, and it's always a pain to deal with. So I'll go ahead and stop this. And what we're going to do now is we'll configure the Windows search indexing. And after a few minutes, we'll come back and we'll do another search and we'll really get to sort of see the improvements that this service has. So the first thing you want to do is go to Start and type Services. And what we'll want to do is make sure the Windows search service is currently running. So right here, and this is good, and it's currently running. And then the next step you want to do is configure your indexing options. So go to Start, and you can type the word type the word index here in your search bar. And you're going to click the first option, indexing options here. Now you get to this window. We'll go ahead and minimize this and this as well. So you see by default right now the indexing is currently configured for two of the folders on your system disk, both your start menu and your users folder. I think sometimes they add another option, which is usually for your search history in Internet Explorer. But what we'll do now is we'll go ahead and modify this. And we're going to check the box next to our system disk. So in my machine, I only have the one drive. If you have multiple disks in your computer, you'll see them all here, and then you can configure it for whichever one you want. Or if you don't want to configure it for your whole entire drive, you can configure it for individual folders on those drives as well. But for me, I'm going to configure it or enable it for my entire system disk. And we'll go ahead and click OK. And it should pop up here shortly. And it does. So what this is going to do is now it's going to index all the files that are currently on your drive. And this process could take a few minutes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause the video, and then I'm going to come back in a few minutes and I'm going to run a few more tests, and then we'll really get a good comparison to see the sort of improvements this service has for you. Okay, and we're back now. So after a few minutes, you'll see that it has indexed over 11,000 files on our disk here. So this should be perfect for us to do our other test. So what we'll do now is we'll go back into our system disk, and now we can pretty much search for anything, and you'll see how much faster and the sort of improvement that this service does for you in terms of your searches. So as you can see here, I can type pretty much anything that I want, and you'll see how fast it comes up here now. It is just so much faster, anything, and it's almost instantaneous. So definitely my recommendation is to enable the service and give it a try and see how you like it. Thank you.